Hi, my name's Arielle. I'm from South London. Both my parents are Jamaican and I'm a Sagittarius. I would class myself as a commercial model. I got into the modelling industry purely because of family and friends. Just moral support really helped. Experience-wise, just to name a few, I'd say Rob Henry, Camera Club, Crash House Entertainment as well. Currently I'm not agency represented. My current stats are 5'9", 32, 28, 39. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to rate the industry, it would probably be a 5. Reason why, I would say, I've seen a lot of dodgy photographers, a lot of girls who modelling wasn't really cut out for. Sorry to say it, but they should be doctors and things like that. A lot of people who are high up in the industry who don't really want anyone at all to get to where they are, which personally to me is a bit selfish. But on those 3 notes alone, I would rate the industry at a 5. Maybe I might change my mind. A few of the issues I've come across within modelling is definitely dieting. I do like food and I'm not a salad person, I'm not a fruit person, so to be eating chicken and chips and then have to go to the gym is a lot of stress on my head. Your figure, you have to be a certain size for different divisions. If you're a fashion model, size 10 is really cutting it fine, so you would have to stick to a size 8, size 6. For instance, glamour models, they're bigger on the chest. Urban glamour models, bigger on the lower half. That's just the way it is really. So dieting is definitely one of them. Poses, that's something that I struggle with myself, to find the perfect pose. And definitely training, that comes into exercise. Those are just 3 of what I would say. My best experience to date, weirdly, would be Silver Bunnies, but that's purely because I like to meet new people and that's exactly what I did. My worst experience was actually recently with a photographer who basically changed his mind on what he wanted. He offered a paid shoot and then halfway through, after everything had been drawn up and agreed, he changed his mind and wanted me to do it for free. He also wanted me to come alone, which was weird of him to ask, basically, to me. And recently enough, actually just decided he was going to make sexual gestures towards me. So that was it was a bit weird for me. And his answer to me was, when I asked him, was basically, oh, because I decided I don't want to shoot with him, we're friends, so anything goes, which to me is out of order. So yeah, that was my worst experience to date. Outside of modelling, I actually work in retail. I'm also a youth worker in South London. We're actually branching out into Hackney, so I don't know how that's going to go. I'm also qualified in customer services, which I'm planning to take further, and I want to travel as well. My next step within the industry would definitely be to either join an agency or to have a manager. Before or after that, I would love to branch out and go to Europe, just take my work over there and see what that brings. Advice that I would give girls that are coming up in the industry, as much as I'm not high up in there myself, I would just say, firstly, stay safe. Like, your safety means more than a picture, really. If you're not safe, you can't take a picture, so bear that in mind. Don't spend stupid amounts of money on pictures. The amount of girls I've seen do this, there's no point. An agency wants you to mainly take a picture and send it in of what you look like there and then, not what you look like when you've put on layers of makeup and spent your life savings. It just makes no sense. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do a certain type of shoot, do not do it. It's that simple. Don't think about, oh, but I'm not going to get anywhere and they said that they can do this for me. They can't do anything for you. Which leads me on to my next point. A lot of agencies these days are saying that if you pay £30 or £50 towards your first shoot, they can get you work. Again, they can't do it, so don't listen. The last thing that I would say to you is, don't lose your dignity. There's no point. If you're just going to get a little name for yourself in the industry, then what do you really want to do? You can't branch out anywhere. No one's going to take you seriously if you've basically slept your way through half of London. So yeah, those are my little points. If I wasn't modelling today, I'd probably just stick to my day job. If I won 100 mil on the lottery, I would definitely buy my mum's house, my sister's house, without a doubt. If I could meet with and work with any model today, it would most probably be Tyra Banks, purely because she's gone from that girl that you wanted to be your sister or your best friend and things like Fresh Prince to being the woman that you want to become to this day. She's a businesswoman, everybody knows who she is. She's never, as far as I know, never lost her attitude. She's still got it. She's just basically doing what everyone wishes they could do. She's just basically being her. Everyone knows that she's got weight issues, but she seems to bounce back. She's not any lighter than when I saw her 10 years ago, which is one thing that I definitely love. So yeah, it would have to be Tyra Banks. My best feature, I would have to say, is my skin. Not my skin as a whole, I just think my skin tone, I really like it. I don't think I'm too dark, not too light. I think I'm just in the middle, brown, nice, caramel coloured. So yeah, even my smile says that I really like my own skin. My favourite food would definitely have to be curry goat and rice. Basmati rice, preferably, or rice and peas, not really bothered. My favourite drink, again, would definitely have to be something Caribbean. It's black grape KA. On the odd day I would say pineapple, but definitely black grape. My favourite country, I'd say out of the countries that I've visited, right now would have to be Jamaica. People will say that I'm biased, but the whole tradition, the beach, the modern side, everything, I just love Jamaica right now. Favourite music, I would say it's R&B if I had to choose. But overall, I'm actually quite an eclectic person. I can listen to rock or opera, weirdly, or R&B, or I don't know, pop, you know, a bit of Britney Spears. My favourite quote or phrase, I wouldn't say it's a favourite, I would just say it's one that I live by, and that is, know your place in society. A lot of people think I'm insulting them when I say that. I'm not. I'm actually trying to teach you to know your place. everyone has a place in the world that we're in, so if you don't know yours, then everything that you're doing is out of place basically, which makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, know your place in society. Three things that I can't live without, I would just have to say, is my phone, food, and my house, really. Yeah, I am single, but unfortunately I'm not looking either. Shout out to Win, definitely, for this opportunity, for the whole site, for everything, really. He had faith in me and put me forward. Shout out to my mum, shout out to my family, the ones that support me, I love you. The ones that don't support me, I love you too. And shout out to anyone who actually is behind me through everything. I really do appreciate it. You guys can catch me on Facebook. That's Minx Original or Angel Arielle. You can also catch me on Twitter, which is obviously the same, at Minx Original. And I've got a Tumblr coming soon as well, so look out for that one. I am Arielle, and this is a Model of Inspiration exclusive.